get my 6. Guys, girls, this place is haunted AF. And here's the proof. This is the kind of stuff you can't make up, and you would never believe it if I simply told you. So I'm going to show you on video. All right. This is my second video today. I had no intentions of making a video for this evening, because I made one this morning and it's actually doing pretty well. So I could have taken the second half of the day off and packed books to mail out. I'm autographing all these books and sending them out from all you wonderful folks buying them on Etsy. And this is when I realized this place is haunted AF. And I had to come show you the proof. So what proof am I talking about? Let me show you. Okay, so I made a video this morning. You might be watching this video 6 months from now. So I've got to tell you the title of that video. That video was titled, Watch Now. This video is probably going to get banned by the end of the day. Okay? I'll put it on the end of this one if I can remember. Come on. Unless it's already banned. Because by now that you've seen this video, it's the end of the day. So I don't even know if it's there. But they might keep it up. I don't know. But I was talking about some pure insanity that's going on in our society because of something I saw in the... Wait, I'm going to throw up a little bit in my mouth as I say this. Because of something I saw in the news. Makes me sick to say the word. And I won't get into that. You've probably seen the video, or you can watch it after you watch this one. But here's the deal. While I was up here making that video, I had this copy of The Lunatic, and I had, it's an awesome book, but I had a letter in here I read from a wonderful woman out in Yakima, Washington. Had another viewer comment and say she lives in Yakima too. Hi. I had some other things. I just got so wrapped up on my tirade, I didn't read some of the other stuff. But I mentioned in that video, because that's what this book is about. I mean, I've come up here and I've joked around about how it's going to put man on Mars. It's going to, whatever, do all these great things. It's about how effing crazy society has gotten. And about how you pretty much got to be a lunatic to be considered not a lunatic. I mean, it's just the way people think. So here's the deal. I mentioned in that video that I only had 10 copies left, right? Look, 1... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So they all sold out within the hour. That's good news for me. Bad news for anybody who wasn't at 10. But here's the good news for the rest of you. I had already ordered another 50, and we got email confirmation just within the last hour that they have been shipped and they will be here on Tuesday. So we were able to relist them because Etsy gives you like 7 days to mail stuff out once a purchase has been made. So we're going to go ahead. Many of you have already bought your copy since then, and we're going ahead. We're addressing the manila envelope the book's going to come in. So when the books get here on Tuesday, we'll just autograph them, put them in the things, send them out. But look at this. This is proof. This is the one I came up here. Now listen, it's been a theory of mine for some time, and it's been a theory of a lot of other folks that him, her, it, or they is empathic. They're an empath, okay? And I'm an empath. And this is why I can't spend a lot of time around a lot of people. If you're not 100% positive, I just can't be around you, because it's like when you're an empath, you're like, you walk around, it's like a good example I heard once is it's like you're an empty battery ready for a recharge. If I hang out with somebody that's positive and is spreading the good news and is spreading the cure, not the disease, I get that charge and I feel great and I feel positive and it really boosts my batteries. But likewise, if I get around somebody who's a pessimist, somebody who is negative, somebody like the lunatic, the main character in this book, who only sees the 5% of what's bad in a situation, or the 5% of maybe character defects in a person, and ignores the other 95% of that person that's wonderful, that's what I absorb. And if I talk to someone like that for 5 minutes, I feel like crap for the next 5 days. So I am very picky and choosy of who I spend my time with. You know what I mean? So anyway, I believe him, her, it, or they is also an empathic. And we have a lot of viewers who have seen so many crazy things in the background of these videos. Somebody recently said there is more paranormal, supernatural activity going on my property than I could even imagine. It's somebody who has the eyes to see and the ears to hear. And I don't doubt this person. I wish I could remember. Guys, we get thousands of comments coming in. I go through to screen out the trolls so that you don't have an undesirable experience here on our channel. So I apologize for not always being able to just remember somebody's name right off the top of my head and give a shout out. But it's a woman. She said that there's more paranormal and supernatural activity on this property that she's witnessed in these videos than I could even imagine. I have proof right here that she's right. When I was up here this morning making the video, going on and on about what I saw in the news, mainstream media, makes me sick to my stomach. Think about it. Had this book with these letters, okay? I've sent out literally hundreds of these autographed, maybe 1,000. We're getting ready to go over 1,000 maybe. Look, I said I had 10, right? Look, you open it up. There you go. What's it say? I don't know, but look, you see? Looks like a book, right? Everything's normal. All 10 of these. I could go through, listen, there's just, let me show you the one in question. And I opened this book to stick these letters in here, and I didn't, and trust me, I'm a writer, I'm an editor, I'm an avid reader. When it comes to words, I notice things immediately. So I didn't notice this, so this was not the case. When I came up here this morning, before I made that video, in which I got quite riled up, my emotions and my energy that's probably why the video is doing so well, because people can tell when it's real. You know, when you're just up here going through the motions, oh, well, this happened. Man, it's called a lack of charisma. But when you're feeling it and you're throwing down from the soul, people on the other side of that screen, you right now, you can sense that, you see that, and so you watch longer, right? So that's just how it goes. I was throwing down from the soul. So let's say there's something up here, not humanistic in nature, that was empathic, that perhaps fed off of it wasn't negative energy, but it was frustration, a lot of frustration, and there was some anxiety. What may have happened if this entity fed off of those emotions and that energy? Watch. Are you seeing that? You seeing that, folks? Every word in this book, while I was up here making that video, was turned upside down and backwards. Look, here's the back of the book. It's like it was turned inside out. Now those aren't upside down, but everything else is. It was backwards, but everything else is upside down and backwards. The entire book, except that last page, which is just backwards. See, look, for us to be able to read this, you have to turn the book upside down and read it backwards and upside down. This is the only copy, and it came in a batch. This could not have been a misprint from the printer, because no single other book that I've received in these orders is like this. But the one that I brought up, I read the letter from Susan Howell in Yakima, Washington. I was, you know, a little anxious, a little upset because of some stuff that's going on, but basically it's everything that I wrote about in this novel. How do you explain that? I mean, I asked my beautiful bride dearly, aka Giggly Girl, and you know the response I got from her. She just started giggling. She laughed. She thought it was funny. I'm like, come on, honey. Hundreds, if not at least 1,000 maybe by now. Because we just put in another order for another 100 because the other 50 that'll be here on Tuesday are probably going to sell out by the end of the day. Because you guys are awesome. And so is the book. But it's like 1 out of 1,000. How is it possible? And it's the one that I brought up here. It's insane. It's insane. I got some really cool stickers. It's from Christine, who sent our kid a slip and slide. I didn't get to, I forgot about this. These are awesome, look. It's a Virginia state flag seal. You never saw me, bro. By the way, these shirts are available from Teespring on our shelf below, our merch shelf. That's okay. No one believes that Bigfoot Sasquatch saw you either. I love this. I designed this. What's it mean? It's like you telling somebody, hey, I think I might have seen a Bigfoot Sasquatch. They're like, I don't believe you. You say, that's all right, brah. Bigfoot Sasquatch, nobody believes Bigfoot Sasquatch saw you either. They're like, I never said that he, she, or it did. I'm like, you could be like, have you ever gone in the woods? Yeah, well, it's possible they saw you, but nobody believes that. You just give it back to them. But here's my favorite thing that she sent me. Check it out. Bigfoot Sasquatch lifetime permit for the state of Virginia. There's my license number. It says bag all remains, tagging not required. That means hide the evidence. Now, I'm not going to bring any physical harm to him, her, it, or they, but I really like this sticker. This one's probably going to go up on the truck, even though I said I would never put a sticker on my truck because it's so pretty and expensive. So I don't know how to explain it. So anyway, I think this is a haunted book. I might have to pull this one out of that and sell it individually.